This episode of American Signature Outdoors is brought to you by American Signature Kennels, made in the USA. American Signature Kennels produces American Labrador Retrievers that have been selected to have the highest potential. These retrievers are suited for everything from the timber to the rice fields. Our goal is to produce dogs that have enough talent and drive to excel at the highest level, while also be able to relax with the family in the house at the end of the day. Go to AmericanSignatureKennels.com and select Contact Us to find your next duck dog, partner, and family companion. The American Revolution starts now. Alright, so we're wrapping up all the young dogs and pups, about to throw mine back in the truck. Then we're going to go across the field over here and see what the big dogs are working on with Eric.
I'm Eric Teason, the manager and head trainer here at Habitat Flats Kennels. Been training dogs for a lot of years. Been based all over the country, western Nebraska to Missouri. Now I'm over here at Habitat Flats. We got a great training program. Really working hard on them gun dogs, hunt test dogs, just getting dogs ready to pick up ducks next duck season. We're gonna spend the next few days following us around, kind of seeing how we train, where we train, and the dogs that we're training and the scenarios that we're putting them in to get them ready for duck season. We got a mixture of dogs. We got dogs with grand titles all the way to dogs that don't have anything, haven't even started their hunt test career out here running this setup. Big dogs, we're running this as a checkdown drill. So we're throwing the far mark first, we're sending them out there to go get it, we're throwing the middle mark, and then we're throwing the little small checkdown mark with a mark off the side of it, coming back and getting the checkdown mark. When we come over to these smaller dogs, these less advanced dogs, we're doing it the exact opposite. We're keeping our thrower up front, getting them confident on the short mark, and then ranging them out, then throwing the middle mark, and then throwing the far mark last. And all we're doing is building confidence. Hey, go a little deeper, and then go real hard, go real far. That big mark's got a lot to it. It's down the hill, up the hill, through a bunch of decoys, and it's past the decoys. The rest of these marks are in the decoys, and the dogs get used to hunting in the decoys. On that far mark, they got to break the back of the decoys and run another 50, 75 yards to get to that mark. Heel, 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 sit. Just getting my dog ready to walk up to run this. This is exactly how I do it at a hunt test too. I'm gonna have my dog sit in the blind, I'm gonna call it out to me, I'm gonna sit it down before I ever progress forward. Heel, heel. I got this bumper in my hand just in case he starts paying attention out there. I will throw this bumper back there just to get him to pay a little more attention to me. Heel, 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 heel. Sit. So that's a really good example of who this dog is. This dog's a little bit alpha. He likes to, just last year I ran him in the Grand, and the reason why he went out at the Grand is he went for a mark and he ran out and he started peeing on the bushes. So that's a problem that this dog has, is walking around and peeing on stuff. So he's gonna get a pretty stern correction for that because it is a legitimate issue right now. Heel, heel, sit. So what I'm doing here is I'm just waiting for this dog to look and lock on this mark. Here, sit, here, here, good. Good. Matey. That right there is a good line today. Anything farther down this hill has been putting us into a lot of trouble. Right here through the thickest part of the decoys. He's got to run past the decoys, which he's doing a really good job here. Very, very easy into the mark right there. Outside in, which I prefer, not needed, but I prefer that. Same line back. I liked everything that happened there. He kind of went a little bit before I was ready to send him, but I was ready to send him, so I went ahead and let him ride it. Bird and mouth on this next mark. Here, here, sit. Sit. And the same thing goes for as when I walked out here. If he stops to pee on one of these decoys, he's gonna be in a little bit of trouble for doing that. Here, sit. We have a really, really strong wind from the right to the left. As you can see, our holding blinds are all beat up from running today, and the wind blowing them over. This mark lands in front of that other mark. Sit. So I'm just gonna no hand send this dog. Good, right there, here, good. Matey. no hand, so I'm not asking that dog to drive back to that far mark. He's in a really good position. He started looking for it right there. Finds it, easy. This is going well. Heel, 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 heel. Here, heel, sit. So this is a little check down mark here. And so I could put more emphasis on this mark. I'm gonna throw one off the line just so I break their attention span here. Also running bird in mouth. Little bitty dink mark. It's caused the most problems today. Sit. Something to break concentration. Here, sit. Matey. All right, when the dog gets back here, I'm gonna send it real light, no hand. The far one, I sent hard with the hand, heel, here, here, sit. The middle one, I got him locked onto it and I sent medium, no hand, because it's in front of that far bird. And this one is in front of both of them and it's stuck down in those decoys. So I'm gonna really signal to them that it's a light mark. Easy, here, easy, good, easy, sit, easy, matey. So he got a little jumpy on me and I made sure he didn't go. He knows it's in there, this is good. So he's starting to bug out. He did a good thing and then he lost confidence and he started bugging out. So I had my helper step in here and help him. And now he's got it. We're gonna do this again, just so we get it right. Heel, heel. He just about had it the first time, but just missed it. So we're gonna repeat it. Here, 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 sit. So this is about that communication. Easy, easy. Sit. Matey. Heel, heel. Same thing, I'm gonna ease them down and then send them. Sit. Where's Mark? Easy, sit. Matey. Missed it again. I'm not scared, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna do this right here until I get it right, just because I want the communication to be there. Sit. Easy, easy, easy. Matey. Come back, ease them down again. This time I'm gonna actually re-heel them after I get them set, so I can just put a little more emphasis on it. Heel, heel. Sit, sit, easy, easy. Heel, heel. This is the heel I'm talking about. Heel, easy, easy. Matey. Gonna make a long video. We're gonna do it again. Do it again. Heel, heel, sit, sit, here, here, sit, sit, easy, here, easy, here, here, sit, easy, sit, sit, easy. Matey. I simplified it by taking off this little extra mark. I got a better result that time. Maybe I should have done that the second time around, but that's just one of those things. Had problems with it, tried to correct it, did it again, tried to correct it. Heel, heel, sit. And then I just simplified it even farther. Heel, sit, good. Here, 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 sit, dead, good. Back. 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 He's starting to cave in a little bit. He's probably going to go ahead and do it down the shore for me. I'm gonna let him scoot in. I'll probably kick him back out and then probably turn him back in, just because I'm handling the dog. Asked him to go out. He did it. Back! Really, there wasn't a lot of need for that outside of the fact that I just wanted him to stop and listen to me and take that, kick him back out. He was probably going to go into the down the shore by himself, which I'm fine with, which was what most dogs want to do when they're trained well. I'm just asking him to kick back out a little bit for me just to see if he'll do it for me, because I'm training. Not a terrible run. Had a little bit of trouble with that checkdown bird. Fixed our issue, and we'll continue to work on it the rest of the week. Heel. Heel. Good, right there. Yes. Ari. It's a pretty simple setup. It's just hard to do. Heel, here, here, sit. My big dogs, heel, heel, sit. My biggest dogs will probably struggle the most on this because they want to go hard, 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 and they don't want to check down. I got 2 qualified all-age dogs on the truck, and I bet you they miss this front mark. The easiest mark in the thing, it's only 60 yards and they'll miss it. Sit, Mark. Yes. Good. Give. Okay. Ari. This is a young dog. It's a seasoned dog going into finished, and she's a big gal. She's gonna drift down the hill when she runs this. We're gonna run this mark again to make her do better at it. But there's another thing that's going on here. This isn't much. That right there is the area where a handheld or a hand-thrown duck lands with a weak thrower. You get that weaker thrower that just kind of lobs it out there, and that's where it lands. So these dogs run to that distance from the holding blind a lot of times when you either use a winger with a big high throw on it, or in this case a bumper with the wind on its back. It just ends up a lot farther away, and then dogs miss it, especially on the wrong side of the wind. That's why this is set up like it is. If they don't go outside in, they're gonna miss the mark. This is just communication. This is just checking and checking down, checking down, checking down. Heel, heel, heel. Here. Sit. Oh, yeah. Here, 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 here. Good girl. Sit, sit, sit. Ari.
There you go.
This is she did a little bit better because she picked this little right gap, which if they pick this right gap in this front set of decoys, they miss it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take that. I simplified that for her. She did it once, so she should do it better on the rethrow, of course, but I also did it without bird in mouth, just so she got a clean release, so she didn't have that little bird in mouth transition to upset her vision on her marking.
Why do we line them up sometimes with the bumper still in their mouth or bird in their mouth, and then let them see the mark and then take it from them?
It's basically, it's part of the process of running a multiple. When I have that bird in there, or in this case, a bumper, heel, heel. It's basically like running a multiple. So I'm sitting out here running singles today, but I'm doing the process of a multiple by throwing the mark, reaching down, taking the bird, and then sending for the mark. If we're just running singles without bird in mouth, we're just throwing the mark and sending the dog. You don't have that little bit of a hiccup or that little period where you break that concentration on the mark without the bird. If you take that bird from them, it just breaks that concentration a little bit and makes them have to think a little bit harder coming back. Heel. And on this one, just a heel. Make it a little bit harder. I'm just throwing a here, heel, sit, heel. Sit. Good. Mark. Sit. 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 Ari. Heel. Heel. Sit. Give. Where's your bird? Good, yes, easy, easy. Ari. One of my better jobs. She don't want to run way back out there anyway. She's exhausted. There's a difference between an experienced and an inexperienced dog. He didn't care about them decoys laying over. Grab that bumper, hang on that thing and throw it up. Yeah, bird in mouth and throw that one off the side. Puck normally blows through there pretty good. That's good. Maybe he's getting better at it. Push him all the way into the shore. Yep, don't let him get on it though. I'm gonna guess he won't get on it for you, but maybe. Yeah, there you go. Let him plane out. If he gets on, now correct him, but there you go. Oh. Nick him. Recall him. Yeah, I'm okay with him doing that to you. I don't think he would do that to me because he knows I'm going to get him in trouble for that. You know what I mean? So I was kind of glad that he got out on you and got a correction, you know. He's a very, like with me, he's a very watery dog. I fight to put him on a point, not keep him off a point, you know what I mean? There's another reason why I don't use a duck here. Like if I was really like more than 2 weeks on a lot of these dogs, 3 weeks of being back, I would throw a duck and an orange bumper just to make it that hard to pick up. It'll surprise him when he gets it. He watches. He don't know what's there. He's ran by and he's looking for a duck. I think that's stupid. The easiest mark out here, I mean, it causes the most hunts. Now don't get me away, I mean, the orange bumper, it's plastic. I mean, there's a lot of reasons not to pick that up, you know.
It was real cool today how Eric took this checkdown drill and turned it into a setup. Really enjoyed seeing how each dog approached it differently based upon where they were in their training and how their mind worked it. So we're excited to see what Eric's got going for us tomorrow and the setup he's going to put on for us as we got one more day here at Habitat Flats Kennels.